See that date? Established in 1917. That's how long public defense has been in Memphis. What's public defense? Why should you care? Well, it all starts back in 1915 with a murder in a small town, lynch mobs, and a stunning courtroom verdict. It was Dyer County, about an hour north of Memphis. In October of 1915, a young mother and wife, whose name we only know as Mrs. Feuerstein, was found dead. This sensational headline appeared in the Dyersburg State Gazette. The assault so violent, her head was nearly severed from her body. Police dogs led authorities to 3 black men resting by a railroad track. One of the men, Robert Davis, had worked odd jobs around the Feuerstein farm. The other 2 men could not account for his whereabouts during the time of the crime, so he was arrested and charged with murder. But a murder charge was not Robert Davis's biggest problem. When a black man was accused of a crime in the South in the early 20th century, particularly one involving a white victim, white mobs would gather and attempt to exact their own justice: lynching. So Dyer County authorities kept moving Davis to different jails throughout West Tennessee for his protection. Finally, it was determined that in order for a trial to take place, instead of a lynching, Davis's case should be moved to Memphis. In 1916, Davis was transported to Memphis, the bustling capital of the Delta. Because Davis was accused of a capital crime, one that could cost him his life, he was given a court-appointed attorney. Samuel O. Bates, a criminal defense attorney and former state representative, took the case. Bates hired his own investigator and spent hundreds of dollars of his own money. His investigation uncovered what Dyer County authorities could or would not find: that Davis was innocent. Bates stood up for his client in what was then the brand new courthouse in downtown Memphis. Despite the fact that Davis was a poor black man charged with the brutal killing of a white woman in 1915, his court-appointed attorney successfully earned him an acquittal. Robert Davis left Memphis courtroom a free man. After this experience, Bates would go on to become a Tennessee state senator. Having seen firsthand the difference a lawyer can make, Senator Sam Bates introduced legislation that would provide lawyers for people charged with crimes in Shelby County. A bill introduced by Bates became law and created the Shelby County Public Defender's Office. It was the 3rd public defender office in the country, making Memphis one of the few American cities that provided attorneys to people who could not afford one and faced loss of liberty.